Adjust this, and there we go. Hey everyone, Nick X back with more Final Fantasy XIV goodness. If you can't hear it from the background, we're also being joined by LZL Farron today.
Hey, I was drag.
Yep, and I helped. But anyway, as you know, we've been separating the dungeon runs between my three live stream characters, and today we are doing Bayan Oronir's side because our next stop is in Ul'dah. So let's rock it. Call of the Desert. This is gonna be fun.
So you're not adverse to taking a little trip? Wonderful. As I mentioned earlier, the request comes to us from the Adventurers Guild in Ul'dah. Once you arrive, seek out Momodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand. Think of her as the Sultanate's version of myself. Chances are she'll send you into the midst of danger, but I have every confidence that you'll pull through unscathed. Now, off you go, Bayan, and good luck.
Thank you for the vote of confidence, Mione.
That's sarcastic comment you always make.
Where's my root beer? I gotta say, I do like the armor they give you for finishing the Hall of the Novice.
I still need to do that though.
What's that?
I still need to do the Hall of the Novice.
Yeah, do it as all three classes. For armor, you get brand new armor when you complete it all. With if you do it as a allow me to explain. If you do it as a tank, you get this special armor. I don't know. I can't really compare it to what it really looks like. It just looks like regular old armor, but it's like brand new armor. If you do it as a healer, you get clothing that is kind of comparable to the Acolyte's clothing that you get in Sestasha, Copperbell, and Tamtara. And if you do it as a DPS, you get armor that's basically equivalent of the Foe Striker's outfit.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's pretty cool armor. But I've got all three of them, and I think, if I remember right, you can color these. Nope, no you cannot. Okay, I was wrong. So, fuck me sideways. Anyways, we are off to the quicksand over here. And we're going to say hi to Momodi. Now, you've probably been wondering, many of you are probably wondering why I did it the way I did it the other day when I started off backwards, when I started off as Vapa Noon. Well, there's a perfectly logical explanation for this. If you do a quest that ends up landing you in your... What's the word I'm looking for? In your hometown, the proprietor or proprietress of each area will welcome you back, like, hey, welcome home, all that crap. So when I did the Sestasha video, I did it as Vapa. When I did the Tamtara Deepcroft video, I did it as Lady Cassandra. And now that I'm doing this one, I'm doing it as Bayan Oronir. But anyway, we're gonna get to work. Welcome to the Quicksand, friend. I'm a tad busy right now, if you wouldn't mind showing yourself to... Oh, it's you, Bayan. And then I was spotting the same tired line. Mione sent word that you'd be reporting for duty. She also made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. That ain't no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all this way to listen to my prattle. Doubtless you're eager to get started. So let's talk business, shall we? Yes, let's talk business. And I got sticking with the pointy end. into a copper hell.
The petitioner ought to be arriving any moment now.
Gods almighty! Another second under that sun and I would have been set afire! A tankard of ale, if you would be so kind.
Excellent timing, Papa-chan. It just so happens the adventurer who will be handling your position is here.
Oh! Why, if it isn't my old good friend Bayan. It does my spirit well to know that you're the one who will be helping us.
Mayhap you'd like to appraise Bayan of his mission.
Yes, of course. The petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine at Amajina & Sons Mineral Concern. It relates to an unfortunate development at Copperbell Mines. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place. These giants are of a clan known as the Hecaton Shares, fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest depths of the mines during the bygone Thorn Dynasty. Alas, it seems they have managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where the miners ply their trade. The creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence has forced the suspension of all mining activities on the site.
It's no wonder they're angry. Didn't the Thorn Dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago?
You know your history well, milady. The people of that age used the Hecaton Shares to work their mines. By the way of enchanted helms, they were able to bind the ferocious creatures to their will. But as is oft the way in such tales, these enchantments eventually failed, and the slaves rose up against their masters. In a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of the Hecaton Shares, our ancestors induced the collapse of the mine's lowermost levels. So it was that the great giant revolt was ended, buried beneath 100,000 tons of rock.
Well now, that's got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about Copperbell in the Mithra a fortnight or so ago. It said the mines were being reopened as to meet the rising demand for building materials. Like as not, our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. Gods, to think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries. That's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething.
Indeed, and that makes them a danger to us all. There will be no mining at Copperbell so long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is the task which we would have you undertake. I do not deny that the mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great, and so I beg you, put an end to this sorry business. Gods bless you. I feared you might have reservations, but I assure you it's all for the best.
In case you didn't know, Copperbell Mines are in Western Thanalan. Do take care, you hear?
And one last thing before you depart. An employee of Amajina & Sons is presently at the quicksand. The fellow's name is Painted Mesa, and he knows Copperbell Mines well. It may behoove you to seek his counsel. I think I do better with voiceovers on this mic than anything else.
Well, you kind of do pretty good female voices.
Looking for Painted Mesa? You found him. So you're the adventurer who's volunteered to deal with the mess down in Copperbell, have you? You've got guts, mate. I just hope you've got the skills to go with them, 'cause things ain't pretty down there. The Hecaton Shares have left the place in a right state, and nearly a week after mining resumed. I don't know if you know this, but Copperbell was old when the second old dynasty was still young, and it was abandoned centuries ago. If it hadn't been for the shortage of minerals needed for the rebuilding effort, the concern would never have thought to reopen it. We knew full well about the giants beforehand, but the project went ahead anyway. I mean, nothing could possibly survive being buried under a mountain's worth of rock for 3 centuries, right? Wrong. Our miners dug up more than they bargained for. One swing of the pickaxe too many, and they found themselves in the company of giants. Unless we can subdue them, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to a halt for want of aught to build with. The stone torches are keeping watch over the entrance in case the giants fancy some sunlight and fresh air. One of them will be able to show you the way in. The hope of the nations resting on you, friend. Best of luck. To be honest with you, I did get a compliment about my admiral voice the last time I was around. Alright, so we're headed... Oh yeah, that's right. I did get all the, I forgot I got all the, I keep forgetting I get all the, what am I trying to say? All the Aethernet shards in, my home city.
Greetings.
Hey, Atrexy. In retrospect, I should have just teleported to Horizon.
That's...
Happy Friday.
Yeah, TJIF.
Okay. That was a huge monster back there.
There's been an incident inside Copperbell Mines. We are here to ensure that its effects are contained, but for your own safety, I suggest you stay well away from here. What? You're the adventurers volunteered to quell the hackathon shares. I didn't think that Papa Shen would be able to find someone so quickly, if at all. The giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it's only a matter of time before they think to come outside. The sooner you see to them, the better. Make ready as best you can and enter at will. And now we've got Copperbell Mines, which we will proceed to right now. I just know we're not going to get like a party in progress, but eh. There we go. Quick entry because we're a tank. If we were a DPS, it would be something different.
Oh, the DPS queues.
They're a pain in the ass. That's why I really didn't do much of anything with,
I feel ya. DPS queues can sure be a pain.
I hate doing dungeons.
You would hate doing dungeons, Trexy.
They are a pain.
Yeah, especially when you get party members who withdraw from duties.
Oh yeah, that happened to me a few times with tanks. They were always withdrawing.
Yeah.
And it was like, why are you guys withdrawing in mid-instance? And I think it pisses me off because, you know, seriously, have a tank and it can be a tank, healer, or DPS. Don't get me wrong, but you got, like, you're in an instant and out of nowhere, somebody leaves, and yeah.
Alright.
He just going so fast.
What?
The boss, he just simply insulted himself. I'm like, really? Okay. I have to say, this is a pretty awesome game.
I hate because I tank and people would boot me out.
Let's see. Blizzard.
I hate that you don't get Rage of Holonia until like level 26 or some shit.
Didn't like my gear level.
I think it's annoying that you
I think Trexie is busting my balls right now because of last the last tanking video I did.
Wait, what?
Because I was under geared and freaking I went through I was slightly under geared and I went through Sastasha as a marauder.
No, I talking about myself.
Oh, okay.
Did you die?
What's that?
Did you die?
No.
Okay. But yeah, keep moving. Keep explaining why.
Really, that was it. I was under geared. I ran through Copperbell Mines. I mean, not Copperbell Mines. Sastasha, and that was it. We won. The end.
That's good.
I proved them wrong, though, hee hee.
Yeah, you can get through it, pretty easily, even under geared.
Well, it all depends.
Hell, I went through, I was playing as a healer, back when I was trying to get my scholar up to level, 60. Excuse me.
Bon appetit.
Wish I had a better blade, but I kind of forgot to grab it.
I hate this boss. Spiders.
How was your day?
My day was alright. I'm only doing this live stream right now to get done with the dungeons and whatnot.
Sorry about that. You will die in agony. That sounds so
I had
old.
doctors, then went shopping.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm facing this boss called the Aspect of Nightmares. And he is like this spider dude.
Spider dude. Spider dude.
Oh my god. He's like a big spider with. It kind of looks like Predator. Like,
Oh, come on. I get 2 flashes and fucking enough.
Somebody's grumpy.
Yeah, because because I'm fucking hating
It's
Gladiator.
He just advanced to Krusnik X level 9.
Oh. Well, it's one of the hardest class until you hit 40.
DPS pulling, I hate that.
Ooh. More skills. Spell. Try add that. Or should I just add it to
Plus, my attacks are like so slow when you. Your attacks are like so slow when you first start out.
I get to use Meteor. Sorry. Let's do.
Yeah, and Flash doesn't do shit in terms of damage.
Blue boy mages are awesome.
Okay, seriously, this... I wish I had a keyboard for this thing so I could tell the damn white mage that you don't need to freaking heal every single goddamn 5 seconds.
Hey, remember, some people have different things of healing. Don't judge.
I'm not judging, it's just... You can stop at least freaking... You can stop and help with DPS a little bit.
Don't start complaining when the healer is DPSing and he's not healing you.
I wouldn't complain, it's just... She keeps topping off the damn... she's like healing and I'm not even freaking damaged.
It happens, I mean... Not that bad. Be polite. Oh my god, I hate this boss so much.
Issue.
Apparently she's not new. In fact, she is a white mage. So she's got to be at least level 30.
Some people have different ways to do it.
Here's what I'm going to do.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, I can't edit my search info. Can't get rid of that damn frickin' leaflet.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I know. I can't do it now, though.
Oh my god, this bug. Let's go to there.
It's just hard, you know, I wouldn't be complaining, but it's just hard to keep up aggro when the healer keeps healing you every 5 seconds.
That's what happens when they're over gear.
The duty's synced, dude.
It doesn't matter. It's still, if you're over gear, you're gonna have a little bit more stats than usual. And they're gonna get aggro. Yes, it happened to me when I was doing Satasha as a healer. I was always keeping aggro away from the tank. It's normal. Well, I lost. Sure I do, though. Let's see, this is poison. This thing works.
The healer says, oh, you can do bigger pulls. I clearly choose not to.
That sometimes I wonder why they always do that.
Because they want to frickin' show off, I guess. I don't know. Frickin'... How do I know? I'm not the frickin' healer. I'm the tank. And I just wasted all my MP trying to frickin'... You know what? Fuck this shit.
You rage quit?
No. I'm just going my own way.
Somebody piss Chris off. Oh, I hate this.
I just know I'm not going to get a commendation out of this because of this damn healer.
Relax. No, don't go grumpy.
And then and then You know what? You know what? Fuck it. I gotta say something. Screw this shit. I'm not doing this. /P.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna tell her it's not necessary to freaking top me off after every 5 seconds.
Chris, don't do anything. Do not piss off the healer. Oh, brother.
Yeah, well, don't piss off the tank either.
My God, who can fucking understand you? I mean, she's doing her job.
Yeah, she's doing her job, and a good job at that. But it's not necessary to heal every 5 seconds and keep topping off freaking in health. Now, if I were below 50%, that shit I can understand. If I were below 50%, then it would be understandable to freaking the freaking heal. But she's freaking healing me every single 5 seconds. Not even, screw that, not even every 5 seconds, because the recast time on freaking Cure is freaking 3 seconds at best. So she's healing me every 3 seconds and causing me to use flight or fight every single time I have it charged.
Oh boy. And of course, I die again.
It's open. What? Yeah, I'll be done in a sec.
Where is like? I can't find my character. This is great. Oh boy. And of course, I was murdered again. Everybody, resurrection. Slam. Oh, brother. And of course, I was murdered again. It's hilarious. Oh my god, how the hell am I gonna do this? So many enemies. Okay, let's see. How the heck we're gonna start this? Add the record. Okay. No. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna give... Ooh, this one. Okay. Did the healer say something?
I haven't even said anything.
That's good. Do not piss the healer. Because you don't know if that healer's gonna take it really, really harshly and just leave.
Yeah, well then leave. I don't have time to be dealing with frickin' butthurt little princesses. That's why I dumped Ellie.
Okay, we don't need to talk about that in... Okay, never mind. Moving on. So... How the hell do we do this? Okay, done. Just relax. Don't get grumpy. When you get grumpy, it's a super issue. No grumpy Chris. Oh my god. What the hell am I gonna beat this loser if it always keeps putting a shield on himself?
Oh, I already have one of those.
Okay. Not that one. Oh boy, I'm just, okay, let's see, no, oh my god, no, wrong target. And I was still again. It's so frustrating. It's frustrating when you have all those stinking spiders after you. Just hate it. I'm doing all my AoE and it's not even working. Let's see. Again.
You know I rarely use cooldowns, but
okay, let's see. Character board. The healer. That sabotage. Let's see.
mapping the realm Copperbell Mines.
I need to do my dailies today.
Hello, ugly. Just and of course the healer's not going to listen to me when I say just burn the goddamn thing.
Oh god. Somebody's grumpy.
Oh, there we go.
It's funny when you're grumpy.
Really? You're healing?
Grumpy Chris, Grumpy Chris.
No, she's healing when I have like 100% health.
Maybe she's just bored.
Come here, you fucker.
Okay. Oh my god. I'm dead. Oh my god, I'm dead.
Yes, please cast Limit Break because God forbid the healer freaking listen to me. Thank the 12.
And I was killed. What the f- This is crazy. Oh my god, this is so bullshit. I totally call this bullshit.
Fucking, I'm giving it to the archer. Fucking, I'm giving the commendation to the archer because it would be so much easier.
Okay, Mr. Grumpy Pants.
Alright, we're done here. Let's head back to fucking Ul'dah.
Aye, aye, Captain. Inventory, let's see, changing.
Adventurers Guild. Duty calls. Commence battle for Intro Copper Hell, of course. Ah, the Inquisitor of Copperbell returns. Thanks to you, our mining operations can resume, and Ul'dah will have the materials she needs to rebuild. The entire nation's in your debt, friend. I'll share the good tidings with Papashan next time I see him. As for you, you'll want to report to Momodi. It'll do the woman well to see you alive and in one piece. I am not doing a female scream. Screw it.
That would be fun, though.
Nope. Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine! You stole from me! Don't even think to deny it!
Please, sir. I didn't steal nothing. I bought this. Paid for it for me with my own coin.
What rot! You refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford maggoty mole meat, much less a choice cut of dodo. I'm going to say it one more time. Give back what you stole, or I'll make you wish you'd never set foot in this town. By rights, I should turn you over to the brass blades, you know? Help keep the streets safe for law-abiding citizens. But I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require, the authorities needn't hear of your crime.
But I ain't done nothing wrong. 12 is me witness. Please, adventurer, help me. I beg of ye. I swear on me mother's grave, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with the coin I'd save. I only wanted to treat me children to a decent meal.
Well, that's heartbreaking.
Yeah, I know, right? And who the hells are you when you're at home? This dog's master? I've had enough of this mama's farce. You lot, teach 'em a lesson. It'll be my pleasure to kick all your asses. You forget who you're fucking with.
Chris fucking Valentine. Right?
Damn straight. I'll take care of this. The rest of you can watch.
Okay, don't say he didn't warn you.
Not bad. For an adventurer. This guy don't even know how to be a decent pugilist. I should have stopped at the 7th ale. Stop bloody gawping at me and give me a hand, will ye? Fine, you all want to die? Be my guest. See, unlike you fuckers, I know how to put up a decent fight. Bugger! 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 And done.
I was murdered again. I ain't getting paid enough for this. Hey, where the hell do you think you're going?
Thank ye, kind adventurer. Thank ye, Trisolver.
And now another flashback.
The magic of Echo.
It's bullshit.
It's not bullshit, it's the magic of the mystery of Echo.
I'd swear there were more refugees than when I last looked. And you wouldn't be mistaken. But it's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? It's simple, really. While a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. The residents found their lands had either been rendered barren or cut off from trade routes, and problems like those aren't easily solved. Though they tried to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a new life in the city. I see. But the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? Is the same happening in the other cities? If the talk is true, yes. Though perhaps our situation is more pronounced. Ul'dah has a reputation for being prosperous, so it's natural that the refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them. It truly does. But I would be lying if I said that I wasn't apprehensive. I hope their presence doesn't foment lawlessness in the city. What if things do take 10 for the worst? We always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. The heroes who fought the Gaulian Empire, patrolling the streets for riffraff? It may well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know what this place is like. If you've no coin, you've no hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. Dodo tenderloins! Get your dodo tenderloins! Guaranteed cheapest in Thanalan! Thank you for your custom, madam. Please come again. Looking around, You'd think that Ulda was well on its way to recovery. But peer through the veil of prosperity, and you'll see no end to the misery and suffering.
Oh my god, this is... I hate this now!
What?
Now I have to choose who dies.
Sir? Are you alright?
I don't know which one to pick.
What now?
Oh my...
You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? Just get out of here before I regret sparing your life. What? Saw her buy that meat, you say? That's absurd!
As did I!
Leave the poor woman alone, you damnable vulture! Who said that? I will overlook this, but just this once!
God bless ye, adventurer. If you hadn't come when you did, who knows what that monster might have done? It don't bear thinking about.
And clear.
All's well that ends well. Thancred, we meet again. Pray do not mistake my intent, for it is always honorable. But I have been watching you ever since you departed Ulda. You played the part of the envoy to perfection, confident as a man on a diplomatic mission should be, yet unfailingly curious to your betters. And when your travels led you into the midst of danger, you faced it without so much as a flinch. You, my friend, were quite a marvel, and I confess to being somewhat in awe of you. But my lavish praise continues. Most of all, I was struck by your readiness to aid those in need, even when words were all the reward you could expect to receive. Such selflessness is a rare thing in this day and age. All of which leads me to conclude that you are indeed the one of whom I've been searching for, an adventurer possessed of a very rare set of qualities. To be sure, your rescue of that damsel in distress was more of a happy accident, but rescue her you did, and that is what matters in the end. I feel I should mention at this point that I also harbor a burning interest in a certain talent of yours. I speak of your visions. You have been experiencing visions, have you not? Well, it just so happens that I know a woman who shares your talent and can help you to understand it. She and I belong to the same organization, and we should both be delighted beyond words if you would agree to join our cause. Naturally, there are benefits to being part of such a collective. For one, we should not be glad to assist you in realizing your potential as an adventurer. You need not give me your answer now. Think upon it, and if you feel moved to help us, as I pray you shall, speak with Momodi, the ever-lovely and youthful mistress of the quicksand. Tell her the scions of the Seventh Dawn have found their man, and she will tell you where to find us.
And I got here lies the abyss.
Things like that are becoming ever more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, you'll probably be alright. Saying that, if you ever find yourself in a spot of bother, come see me. Just don't go pestering me every time you graze your knee, eh? 'Cause I do enjoy hearing tell of a gentleman's woes with the women's folk from time to time. Ah, Bayan! Sorry to keep you waiting. I was just providing guidance to a fresh off-the-carriage adventurer. But gods, it's good to see you safe and well. To look at you, no one would ever guess you had been hard at it with the giants in the dark. I never doubted for a moment that you'd succeeded. Of course, neither did Papa-chan, which ain't to say he won't be overjoyed. Oh, before I forget, there's a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, I know who she meant right away. Thank you for spending the time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. My name is Edda. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one, if truth be told. Anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania when... I'm sorry. We were in Gridania when the leader of our party was killed. His name was Avere, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you for what you are, you see, an adventurer's adventurer, and swore that he would be like you one day. I believe that he would have succeeded had a fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day, I have thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. But when I think of the man you are, of all that you've achieved, I find that I'm inspired, just as Avere once was. And so I've decided to start again as an adventurer. I will go back to the village of my birth and begin my training anew. But I wanted to meet you first, to ask you your name. Bayan Oronir. I shan't forget. Thank you, Bayan Oronir. I pray that we will meet again. Farewell. Adventuring can be a cruel bleeding business. Time was I didn't know why anyone would bother. Even when they first asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want nothing to do with you lot. Thought that it'd be a right pain in the arse looking after you all. But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post. And I'm full glad I did. I feel privileged to be a part of your lives. And that goes double for yours, Bayan. Eh? What did you say? You want to know about the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? They're beginning to move in on us then. Listen, Bayan. The Scions ain't no ordinary folk. And the work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you're still wanting to get involved, I'll tell you what I can.
Sorry about that. It's a hilarious cutscene.
And now I'm level 21. Alright, so I've got a few quests to go through within the next few days, but we're gonna log off for now because I've got shit to do before I go out tonight. Anyway, thanks to Els for joining us on this this part of the adventure.
Alright, it was a pleasure.
And we will see you next time. Cruise Nick, out.